It's used only like upward motion.
Ram Ram, welcome to another video of the Flowing Dutchman. So, next day, yesterday I went to the Yashwant Vyamshala and I saw a lot of Malakam, which was awesome. And today I am with Swapnil, yes, Swapnil from the Great Indian Workout.
Hello.
And we're gonna go for a few akhadas today, see what Nashik has to offer, as content to all the different akhadas and maybe some wrestling, and maybe we'll see more Malakam. I'm not really sure yet what we're gonna find. And today we are at this akhada, and I cannot read it, but
It's called Ghankar Lane Taleem Sangh. So Taleem is the word used in this part of the country for akhadas. And
Right.
Ghankar is the name of the area, lane means the actual lane. So that's how it's got the name, Ghankar Lane.
right, and there's the Hanuman, of course. So you
And
know that it
It was
is
established in the year 1900.
1900.
So 115 years, 21 years old.
Yeah,
I was in
21.
2015 somehow.
Exactly.
Stuck there.
So Taleem is the word for akhada here.
Yes.
Well,
So
that-
Taleem basically means practice as a word. But that's the word that's used for regular practice in an akhada. So that's how it's got the name. Taleem is also used for somebody who does constant theatre practice. So Taleem is like practice.
Right. Very confusing that they have different names for the same thing in India. It makes it very tough to. Well, I think it's also difficult to market. You know, that's what I'm facing today. Like, if you want to sell like a mugdar, there's people looking for mudgar, mugdar, mudgal, mugdal. And it's like
Yeah,
you have to get every tag and word correct in order to reach everyone, right?
That happens with me. I have to use so many hashtags because
Yeah.
you never know who might be using what name.
Exactly,
So it's not even just the different variations of the mudgar. It could be, some people call it just Akhada, some people call it Karela, some people call it Karla Katai. So there are hundreds of names. That's the thing with India. Every state has a
Yeah.
different language.
Makes it very difficult, I think, in this era where everything is globalized and everything has to have a source and the same name, the same language. Everything is English. It makes it very difficult to, let's just call it a club.
Yeah, I think globally it's a common name, which
Yeah.
makes it better to market something globally.
Sure.
But in India, that challenge is always going to be there.
Yeah. I guess
That's fine, I guess.
All right, can we enter?
Sure, let's go ahead.
Oh wow, that's a deep hole.
Yes.
It's like one of those holes where you see in a movie where you have to go in but you never can go out. Only the winner gets out, you know? Wow. That's a really deep wrestling pit, man.
Yeah, it is one of the deepest that we'll see in this circuit.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope there.
There's a little lesser soil right now, I think.
Ah, right. So it's for the tough wrestlers.
Yes, so not a lot of people will wrestle here in this one. We'll be going to another one where you might see people wrestling, because wrestling happens on certain days, certain times, depending on who is coming. Because not everybody wrestles these days in the soil.
Sure. But it's a large part of this Akhada is the actual pit.
Yes.
So it's a waste that they're not using it that much because it's almost everything.
That's true.
Wow. Interesting. That looks like a pull-up bar, isn't it?
Yes, it
It's a
is.
very strange one.
So most of the old Taleems or Akhadas will also have modern equipments like these. Very few are just rustic and basic.
Sure.
I think actually none, because all of them have some kind of modern equipment
It's
now.
good because they have to attract a different kind of audience too, right?
And it's an evolution, I think.
Yeah, sure.
With time, some things get added.
Exactly. Yeah.
But the old timers will still keep doing all of this
They
whole
have-
routine there.
Yeah, they have a few cool muktars. or mutkos, or clubs, or whatever you want to call it. Let's try.
There might
Shall
be a
we?
new name that it holds.
Let's try it. There might be a new name, yes, for it. Yeah.
Yes. दादा तुम्ही काय म्हणता याला? पहिलं तुम्ही काय म्हणता याला? गदा. गदाच म्हणता. Gada is like the common name.
Guys, this is not a gada. So they call it every one of these they call a gada.
No, it depends on person to person again actually.
Person to person. Okay.
This looks like one of the older ones.
Yeah, this is
Must be teak.
this is a very antique club. All the cracks. They're all old. Look, they look very similar to the. I've tried a 60-year-old club before.
Oh.
They kind of look the same. So I guess these are. This is pretty heavy.
Yeah, there's a bell behind it. There's a bell behind it.
Oh right.
काय म्हणताय? कोणाचा? हां. नाही त्यांना मंदिरांनी बघायचे. नाही त्यांना तालीमी बघायचे. ते तिकडे हे सगळे व्यायाम करतात त्यांच्या देशात.
This is a solid amount of weight. It's like 8 kilograms.
And it must be a little off center with the wood chipped out.
Yeah, and you have only place for one hand. So
Yes.
all made from very solid wood.
This must be a new one because of the design that I see.
Yeah.
It's one of the designs that I used to make at the start.
Yeah, and the carve is very, very nice for a club. Okay, yeah, it's a good club. This looks more like a kids club, doesn't it?
Yes, it is. So a lot of kids actually come and work out in Taleems because the ones who are staying in this region, they find this convenient because of course there is no fee to join or come and work out here. It is free of cost, unlike modern gyms. So a lot of kids come here, a lot of adults of all class range in a way, even from like laborers to anybody can come here. So that's a good advantage with all the Taleems because it's free.
Right. But that's also a disadvantage, right? Because who's paying for it?
So it is all, most of these are now monitored through like a trust or some kind of an organization which gets funding. So local politicians maybe or some people do donations. So it gets enough money to sustain.
Right.
And in some cases then they, like one or two I know, they take a monthly fee. Like Yashwan Vyayam Shara. So they have like a 300 or 500 rupees a month fee.
That's also a lot modern, and you have good coaches.
Yes. So that difference of course comes with the upkeep and the equipments that you see. If they are charging a little fee, then they can give better, options to work out here.
Sure.
The traditional ones remain more or less free.
That's cool. Jai Shri Ram. Another Taleem in Nashik. That is of course the Hanuman and the name. So what is the name of this? Because I cannot read Hindi yet.
It's called Dandekar Dikshit. Dandekar Dikshit.
Dikshit.
So
sorry guys, I had to
these
laugh
are
about that.
actually two last names, Dandekar and second Dikshit. So these are about two people who donated the land to set up the Taleem. So it's by their name.
Wow.
Yes. And it's right behind this temple. It's an ancient temple, about 250 years old.
250 years.
Yes.
Wow.
So we'll go from here.
Sure.
This is not the main entrance. It's from the other side, but because of this work, we have to come this way. So this whole section, that's the Taleem.
Wow. Ramna. Wow. So they have Malakam. Nice. People still use these here, the Malakam?
कोणी वापरता आता इथे मला वापरता Yes. Morning 6 a.m.
Yeah.
6 a.m. 6 p.m. both times. A lot of people will be doing wrestling here on and off. So here you can try. There's one more place we'll go.
It looks indeed. It looks quite similar to the wrestling pit. Yeah, before
Yes.
it's almost like they have a generic way of making a Taleem here.
There's a traditional architecture and design. Even with the structure here, you will see similarities.
Oh, it's wooden.
The dimension, yes. These would be oak pillars.
Right.
Same with the above ones.
Right.
The main structure is wooden. But you can see more soil here compared to the first one. I think they must have removed it for some reason, but this
To make it more deep.
could be. But otherwise, this is kind of ideal actually.
Yeah. Wow. So I see some interesting equipments over there. I see a karnal
Yes.
and I see a stone. And I'm very interested to see what they do with that stone.
कोणी उचल
हो
नाल
आम्ही उचलतो.
हा. नाही हा
ते उचलता काही काही जण पण
ते वरच
just-
चढ आहे.
Just laying there.
Yeah, so this is not used as much, but this a lot of people, even them, they use it. So of course you
Yes,
wear
yes,
and
yes,
walk
yes,
around. And हे आता आले का? आधी नव्हतं?
आत्ता
हा. So he
And
उभं राहून आपण फिरवतो ते.
Does he-
वरून
does he-
बसायचं एकदम त्याच्यावर
हा,
आंघोळ.
बस.
does he know where the stone was used for? Like when it was made or?
कोणाला माहिती आहे हा दगड कधीचा असेल किंवा कोणी वापरतं?
जुनं आहे तो. खूप जुनं आहे.
हा. So it's ancient, so it's much before anybody would remember here. It's been here for a long time. Over 100 years, definitely.
Wow.
You can go closer and have a look at the
Yeah.
clubs as well.
More poles. And the wrestling mat.
This is the rope for climbing here, and that's the matted area.
Oh, this rope. Oh, right. Yeah, it goes all the way up.
Yes.
Well, that's a high rope. Very high.
There's generally nothing here.
No.
You just go up
Yeah,
and
up and down.
no safety landing.
Right.
Most of the new boys must be practicing here
They don't use
more than the soil.
Yeah.
Because in the future, the soil pit, it restricts your activities or your wrestling matches to a certain area or to a certain level. But when you want to go pro or when you want to compete in higher competitions like the nationals, or let's even want to train for Olympics, and so you have to go on the mat. Because traditionally the soil wrestling still is restricted to state levels or national levels, but it's a different kind of course, style of wrestling.
Sure.
So this is coming towards a more international side. So I think a lot of new guys work out here.
It's also bigger.
Yes. You want a photo with you?
I'm small now.
I heard a ringing bell this morning, and it woke me from a dream. And in that dream I heard a warning, saying leave the rest, take only what you need. So keep on singing to those who listen, 'cause you can make it on your own. Time goes slowly, the world gets lonely when you got no one on your side. You gotta love one another, sister and brother, 'cause you only got one ride.
I like the particular shape that they have. I saw this too in Vadodara. Vadodara. They have the same, like it goes out, but not like a Jodi. Jodi is more starts thick and becomes a little thicker.
Yes.
But this one is all the way is here.
And so generally people here would be using it for the grip one, not to really swing this. There
Oh.
might be some who swing, but it's more just you do your grips. I'll show you, or he can show you.
Yeah, sure.
It's just oiled.
They don't use it to swing. They use it to.
I don't think a lot of people swing it because you can even see from the color difference. It's used only like upward motion part, and I think it's oiled, so it slips out from the hand, and then you keep holding it on.
Can you show me to use the garna? How long would they use this? Like how long would they do this?
किती वेळ किंवा किती चक्र मारता तुम्ही?
5 मिनिटं ना.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. After practice or like before practice or
Practice बाकी तालीमीच्या आधी का नंतर?
हौदा मारल्यानंतर.
So you know howda, where you dig out the mud.
yeah.
After that they do this. Once you level it up once.
Yeah.
So this is the biggest that they have here.
Mm.
The heaviest. हा नवीन आहे ना वाटतं?
हा.
हँडल वगैरे नवीन आहे.
एवढाच आपला आहे.
हा.
20 वर्ष झाले त्याला.
अच्छा.
Oh wow, yeah.
Heavy one.
That's like what is it?
20 years old.
20 years old. That's like 15, almost 15 kilograms. I think 12, maybe 12.
मारून मारून 5-1 किलो कमी झालं.
12 or so.
Yeah.
अच्छा. आधी हा मला वाटतं हे आणि हे दोनच होते. फक्त दांडा बदलला.
And how many times do they dig up the soil?
Generally one person does it once from this side to that side. Once you've done not
3, 4, 4.
but yeah, somebody like him
3, 4 वेळा मारतात.
somebody like him would do it 3 or 4 times.
Just as a workout. Okay.
This is one of probably the best workouts as you would have tried it.
Yeah.
Sweats
Stomach,
your
stomach.
entire body and stomach and spine, back. All of this is affected first.
Can you show how he does it?
अजून मागे दिसेल व्हिडिओ.
Big number.
So it lists all of the wrestlers from this Taleem who went on to achieve like Maharashtra Kesari. There's the level of competition for the state. It's called Maharashtra Kesari. So the Kesari is the winner of the whole wrestling competition. So some of the wrestlers from this Taleem won the third prize, some won second prize. So they've listed all of them here. And it's mentioned there was a person named Mr. Raghunath Shankar Dikshit who brought, who must have donated the land and brought these Taleem together. These must have been probably separate ones, but his sons Damodar Dikshit and Janardhan Dikshit helped him to consolidate and make this present Taleem as we see it now.
Does it say how old it is?
It's not mentioned here anywhere. I was trying to read the next part. No, this mentions about all the
1885 नाही तर 80च्या ह्याच्यातले आहे.
1885 at least.
1885.
1885.
So
About 150 years roughly.
Interesting. Cool, man. I got challenged by the biggest man of India. No, he wanted to wrestle me, so we're just gonna try a few practice things here and there, and it's time to get dirty. Time to get dirty.
Almost. Almost got him. Slowly.
Feeling is good. It just lowers your head like very big neck.
कुस्तीनंतर तुम्ही काय काय करता असं मोकळा व्हायला किंवा रिलॅक्स मॅटवर स्ट्रेचिंग?
हां. लेट जावा.
Let go.
लाय डाऊन.
माझं एवढं नाही ना, हे जेवढं वजन नाही ना तुमच्या तरी वजनाने मोकळं होतं.
नाही माझं वजन जास्त आहे, त्यांना तकलीफ होईल.
हां, जास्त
तुम्ही आम्ही
होईल
धरतो ना तुम्हाला.
तुमचं जास्त होईल.
हात तिथे.
Sleep.
हां. ओके. हो हो त्यांना श्वास घ्यायला
Keep breathing, huh? He's saying.
सोड माहिती वरती खाली हळूहळू
If it's too much for you,
No.
okay.
खाली पाय
Try the other one.
He declined, saying it'll be too
This
much.
one is too light. Give me the other one.
ग्लुक ग्लुक
Oh, look.
गुळगुळ आहे एकदम त्याच्यावर. आता फिट नाही तर आपण जर फिट आहे ना तसे नाही ते एकदम आता ह्याच्यासारखं अंग आहे इकडं ते ह्याच्यासारखं अंग आहे एकदम.
What he says.
हा.
He's saying
Fit
he
पाय
feels your skin, the top,
Yes.
it feels a little loose. So that's why he's not getting grip when he's standing.
It's too loose.
Huh.
Yeah, because it's massage.
मसल रिलॅक्स
Muscle relax. Acha.
He's getting the VIP treatment here. उठा जा. Okay, you can get up.
Sleep.
त्याच्याने सर्व रिलॅक्स होऊन जातं
This is the relaxing techniques that they use.
For?
He's saying. After workout, after
Forearms.
for complete body, he'll do it for the whole body in a way.
Try this. Good. So after the wrestling, I maybe wanted to ask him a few questions. Swapnil, maybe you can help me translate a little bit.
Absolutely.
But I wanted to ask what his diet looks like and what his goal is for his is the goal to be as heavy as possible? Does it, or is there like a specific idea to it?
तुमचं डाएट कसं असतं पहिले ते विचारताय. तुम्ही काय खाता?
2.5 लिटर दूध
2.5 liters दररोज?
सकाळ संध्याकाळ
अडीच आणि अडीच?
हो कच्चं
2.5 liters milk in the morning, 2.5 liters milk in the evening, and that is without even boiling, like natural how it comes out from the cow.
Yeah, just raw milk.
So 5 liters of milk a day.
आणि रोज सकाळ संध्याकाळ 100 बदामाची थंडाई
100 badam, you grind it and create a thandai.
Badam ragda.
Ragda.
Badam
It's called
ragda.
thandai here.
Thandai.
So 100 badam sakai and
संध्याकाळी
100 badam ragda thandai in the morning and 100 in the evening.
बाकी अपना खाना घर का
And the rest is
देसी घी
home food with desi ghee.
Home food with desi ghee. And vegetarian?
नॉन व्हेज
Non-veg.
व्हेज नॉन व्हेज दोनों
Veg, non-veg, everything.
आणि दुसरं त्यांना विचारायचं आहे की तुम्ही जसं म्हणाले सिल्वर मेडल तुम्हाला पहिले मिळालेलं, तुम्ही पुढे याच्यात काही अजून करताय का आता तुम्ही फक्त
नाही गॅप दिल्यामुळे आहे ना मी सोडून दिलं. पण आपले जे नवीन नवीन पोरं आहे त्यांना मी ट्रेनिंग देतो,
अच्छा
शिकवतो त्यांना.
Okay. For 6-7 years he had a gap where he couldn't work out properly. That's why he says he's got a little tummy now. But otherwise he's always been fit and broad. But now he's put on a little weight, but he's again started working out. But now he trains the younger kids who come here.
Right,
That's
so he's
his
also a coach.
next thing. Yes.
So he's not competing anymore.
तुम्ही आता कॉम्पिटिशन मध्ये वगैरे असं नाही
नाही.
होत ना?
And does he have, compared to his for his diet, does he have a certain goal to reach? Does he eat like till he's full, or does he eat, how many times a day does he eat? Like, is there even a restriction, or is it just full on?
तुम्ही दिवसातनं कितीदा खातात जेवतात?
सकाळ संध्याकाळ. बाकी ज्यूस ऍपल.
सकाळी किती वाजता अंदाजे?
सकाळी इथून गेल्यानंतर.
फिक्स टाइम असेल?
हो.
किती वाजता?
त्याचे 10-10:30 नंतर.
अराउंड 10-10:30 ही हॅज वन मील. त्याच्यात काय काय घेतात?
त्याच्यात काही ना आपला परोठा, तुपाचा परोठा आणि दूध
बस.
हा.
So parotha, which is like a roti with ghee. Parotha. And milk. That's what he has around 10-10:30 in the morning.
Right.
आणि मग संध्याकाळी?
मग दुपारी जेवण.
अच्छा.
हा, तो हा नाश्ता, मग जेवण, मग दुपारी ज्यूस आणि मग संध्याकाळी रात्री जेवण.
अच्छा. मग जेवणामध्ये काय घेता साधारण?
जेवणामध्ये आपलं जे घरात रेग्युलर असेल ते.
किती तुम्हाला लागतं?
नाही, ते नॉर्मलच, एवढं काय हे नाही.
4-5 पोळ्या.
हा.
4 to 5 chapatis or rotis for lunch. Normal diet. He doesn't have a huge diet, he's saying.
Okay.
But I think with the ragda, the milk that he has along with in the morning and the evening.
And when he was a competitor, how many times a day does he train, or a week?
तुम्ही जेव्हा कॉम्पिटिशन मध्ये उतरायचे तेव्हा दिवसाला किंवा आठवड्यात किती वेळा ट्रेनिंग करायचे? रोज किती तास?
रोज कमीत कमी सकाळी 2 तास, संध्याकाळी 2 तास.
So when he used to train 2 hours in the morning every day, 2 hours in the evening every day, he used to train when he was competing.
Also on Sunday or one day off?
सुट्टी कधी?
7 days.
घरचा प्रॉब्लेम असेल तर नाही सुट्टी.
If there's some work at home or something, only then. Otherwise every day, no break.
Oh right. Full power. What is his name?
शेखर शिवाजीराव देवरे. शेखर. शेखर.
From Nashik. And you, sir?
Ravi.
Ravi. Nice to meet you guys. What is the name of this Akhada?
Rokroba.
Taleem.
Rokroba Taleem Sangh.
Rokroba?
Rokroba. Rokroba is the name of the god, the temple.
Oh right.
Form of Hanuman.
अच्छा.
This is also one of the oldest ones.
Wow.
And as you can see, majority space is taken up by the pit.
Wow, this looks very old.
It was falling off a few minutes ago.
Oh wow.
अजूनही जगह होती ना मागच्या वेळेस आपण.
What is it?
No, we were just talking about it.
Yeah.
It's similar to the one that we saw there.
Huh. What is that?
ते कसं वापरतात?
आणि वापरलेलं मी काही दाखव वापर करते यूज कशी करते हे फिरवते
Is that what it's used to?
It's more of an acrobatic.
So it's like, is this like a new thing they acquired?
No, this would be a part of when there's like a procession or so. It is used at that time, I think.
It's like bamboo, but then.
ग्लास
I can imagine that this is like a nice. There's not much space here, but it's like you can do the similar thing as with a bamboo handle, you know. And how old is this Akhada?
किती जुनं आहे आखाडा?
भरपूर आहे
150-200.
200 वर्ष
Yeah, about 150-200 years old.
150 to 200.
He It could be even older, but there is no mention of anything on
It's
paper.
a nice move, though.
This must be a new one.
Yeah, it looks new.
मतलब मॅटचं वरती आहे ना?
हा मॅट
वरती असं दुसरं काही नाही ना?
नाही
गदा वगैरे नाही.
मॅटच आहे.
It's very confined space to move around.
Yeah. Exactly.
आला त्याच्या पोटरे दगड्या होता आला डायरेक्ट वरती दगड्या
असं एकच चांगलं आहे.
One is heavier than
हा
the
दोन्ही फिरवेल एकत्र.
ही तुटलेला तुटलेला
ती फिरवत नाही का कोणी?
नाही तुटलेला आहे.
It says it's dangerous to swing that one because it's cracked, so it could break off.
Yeah, that doesn't. It's better to use the other one. एक बढ़िया बहुत नंबर very cool but this is mainly
For wrestling
yeah.
or howda. They have a bigger nal here,
I think this one is lighter
lighter, just bigger in dimensions.
yeah it's
It would be
I think
lighter.
it's made from a different material this is made from the same as they made it's like from stone
Stone.
the other one was iron
Oh, it was just painted on top.
yeah
Soil is also different in every akhada because they add different elements into the soil to churn it, to maintain it.
yeah
So the
what do they usually do put into it
तुम्ही मातीमध्ये काय काय टाकता?
फक्त माती
माती
पाणी
पाणी हळद
honey
पाणी हळद तूप
Water, turmeric,
दही दूध
turmeric, curd, milk,
milk
and ghee.
लिंबू
Lemons.
lemons how much ghee do they put in this
किती तूप टाकतो आपण जेव्हा आठवड्यात एकदा वगैरे करतो ना?
हा 15 किलो
About 15 kg of ghee. 15 kg of ghee.
15 kg of ghee
And the lemons are also added to give it a little
taste
not this
zing when you eat it. More like an antiseptic. If
Right.
somebody gets bruised and you know, the soil with the lemon and the other contents automatically just heals you in a way.
so when you're very hungry there is always an akhada where you
Yes.
can eat
Apart from soil, everything is edible.
you just have to distract it you know wow awesome
इथे कुस्ती कधी होते? इथे करता ना पण? After 4 p.m. there will be kusti here if you want to see or participate.
right very cool dhanyavad
चला
धन्यवाद
this is Hanuman this is from Hanuman
This is the smallest club you can swing.
Boom! Thank you for your attention. It's greatly appreciated. If you like the content, please consider to share, like, and subscribe to my channel. If you want to see similar videos, you can see them over here. If you're interested in learning more from me as a coach, I've got online courses on DutchFlowAcademy.com. Keep flowing. Ram Ram.